One of the inevitable aspects of our lives as project managers is that from time to time, there'll be a crisis. So in this video, I want to look at how to stay calm in a crisis. And I'll introduce you to my scope process. For me, if there's one process, if there's one tool that every project manager, every professional needs, it's the scope process. And the scope process is a 5-stage process that I've developed to help you deal with the unexpected. If your project goes into crisis, if you're asked a question and you don't know the answer, if you're put on the spot for any reason, then scope the problem. The scope process is a 5-step process. And scope stands for stop. Stop. Pause. When something happens that rocks you back on your heels, you don't know how to handle it, don't dive straight in. Stop and think. And the C stands for clarify. Take time to clarify the situation. Get the facts. If you're asked a difficult question, clarify what the questioner means. Make sure you understand what's going on before you try to resolve it. The O stands for options. What are the options that you have for how to respond? You need to organize your thoughts, get them in order. The more options you can develop, the more ideas you can have, the more you can gather from your team, then the more chance there is that one or more of those options in combination will give you a great solution. And when you've got your options, you need to weigh them up, structure them, sequence them, prioritize them, and decide what you're going to do. And P stands for proceed. Get on with it. Once you know what you're going to do, now's the time to move quickly. Don't hesitate, because projects are time critical. And most people would think that's it. But there is an E in scope, and the E stands for evaluate. Once you've put your ideas into action and you've moved forward, evaluate the effect they're having. If you're answering a difficult question and the person who asked it is looking confused, then find out what it is that you've said that's confused them, or if they're looking angry, perhaps you've given an answer that's upset them. So, evaluate how things are going. If you're dealing with a crisis in your project, then monitor. Have you slowed the problem down? Have you started to reverse it, or are things getting worse? And if your evaluation says that your solution is not working, then stop. Clarify why not, come up with some new options, and proceed again and evaluate. The scope process is simple, but it is awesomely powerful. If there's one video that I've ever made for this channel, this is the one to watch, to make a note of, and to put into action. The scope process will give you a way to stay calm in any crisis and to deal effectively with it. So please give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. I'll be producing loads more great content for project managers, so please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.